Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to an intriguing matchup here at the Kyoto City Gym as Kyoto HANNARYZ hosts the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Kyoto HANNARYZ is on a two-game losing streak. On the other side, the Hiroshima Dragonflies on a two-game winning streak. Will the streak keep going here for Hiroshima, or will Kyoto snap that two-game losing spell? We'll find out here tonight. It's a Wednesday edition of B.LEAGUE action. Anthony Stye with the call. Glad you're joining us. And right now we've got the team standings, and you can see Hiroshima at number 1 there at 10-3. At 6th spot, Kyoto HANNARYZ is one game below 500. So definitely they need a victory here to at least get to 7-7. That's the first step as far as their squad is concerned. Look at the host, Kyoto HANNARYZ. They were actually on a two-game winning streak. They beat Levanga Hokkaido November 19 and 20 with a score of 80-75 and then 99-84. But the following weekend, losing to Utsunomiya Brex November 26, they lost 83-75. And November 27, they lost 81-58. There's Matthew Wright on your screens a while ago. Nice spin there. And that is courtesy of Dwayne Evans. Those scores that are being flashed, those are the two games that transpired last week. Hiroshima winning twice over Seahorses Mikawa, 85-72 and then 87-74. And these are the team stats, how they fare against one another, and how they've been doing so far here in the early part of the 2022-2023 season of the B-League. Hiroshima scoring a little bit more as compared to Kyoto. All the other numbers are essentially the same. As the teams continue to warm up here, let's take a look at the lineup of Hiroshima. And the Dragonflies will be led once again by number 8, their import Kenny Blackshear Jr. Number 13, Dwayne Evans, who you saw in action a while ago. Justin Baltasar is there, walking towards the bench. He's the Asian Kota import who has really not played that much. They also, of course, have Nick Mayo in the middle. Number 24, Ryo Terashima, that gentleman in your screens there, is their starting point guard, is the man who really starts it all for his squad. And they're now calling out the starters here for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. These are the players that will be coming off the bench for their squad. Hiroshima is going to start out with their, shall we say, we can call it a tweaked starting lineup. Always in the starting lineup is Ryo Terashima, number 0. Number 3, you saw him on your screens a while ago, Naoto Chuji. That's Kenny Blackshear there. And then Dwayne Evans, number 13. And they're also going to start now Ryo Sadohara. That gentleman right there. Jersey number 23. Initially, they were actually going with Isaiah Murphy in the starting lineup. But they've changed that ever since. And the past 4 weeks, that has been the starting lineup here of Coach Kyle Milling. And now, we've got the players of Kyoto HANNARYZ. Those are the players coming off the bench here for Kyoto. And there you got the starters for Kyoto HANNARYZ. Starting out with number 1, Jared Uthoff. Number 5, that is Seiya Konishi. They have number 7, Matthew Wright. Number 21 is Jotaro Mitsuda. And number 31, Check Diallo for the squad here of Roy Rana. He has also tweaked his starting lineup, usually starting out with Kanta Mizuno, but lately he's been going with number 5, Seiya Konishi. Kyoto HANNARYZ wants to get back on the winning track. They want to get to 500 for the visiting squad for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. They want to get 3 straight here as they strengthen their foothold on the number 1 spot. Your referees here for this match: referee Ito, referee Komishima, and referee Maeki. Welcome to a Wednesday edition of B.LEAGUE action. The starters once again. Kyoto HANNARYZ has got Uthoff, Konishi, Wright, Mitsuda, and Diallo. For the Dragonflies, they've got Terashima, Tsuji, Blackshear, Evans, and Sadohara. Once again, good evening. Thank you very much for joining us here at the Kyoto City Gym. Just awaiting the tip-off. I know it's early parts of the season. Actually, only 13 games in, but you need to be able to rack up the wins as quickly as you possibly can. There is the matchup we're going to be having on the left. That's number 3, Kanta Mizuno. And on the right, Ryo Terashima. But you see, Kanta Mizuno will be coming off the bench here today. He was usual starter, as you talked about it earlier. Let's see how he produces when they come in. Check Diallo there. One of the more colorful imports, so to speak. He's from Mali. Played for the Phoenix Suns, the Pelicans, and the Pistons. He was actually drafted 33rd overall by the Clippers in 2016. Here he is trying to work inside against Blackshear. Will find the open man. Stepping to the side, hitting and missing though. That's a long one there from Jared Uthoff. Sadohara with the rebound. Ryo Terashima puts up a quick one. Evans with the offensive rebound. Blackshear for 3. No. So both teams started off with a miss and an offensive board. And nobody still on the board here. They look for Matthew Wright. Two-man game there with Uthoff. Jared, open. Puts a little bit more on that one. A little bit too strong. Long rebound. Matthew will bring it closer. Long two, still nothing. Sadohara can't track it down. He saves it for the wrong individual. Another open three. Matthew Wright can't knock that one down. He's 0 for 3 from the field to start things off. Diallo's gonna lose it. Here comes Blackshear in the open court. Sidestepping move will run over Matthew Wright. Check that. That's Kubota. That's Konishi there on your screens. First personal foul will be called on Seiya, 22-year-old. Sadohara will find Blackshear. Evans from the outside will launch. Long rebound. Tracked down there by Diallo. Matthew asks for it. He'll bring it down. He loves to create. He's been more of a creator as of late. And first basket is going to be knocked in by Konishi. And an assist there from Matthew Wright. Evans, short. Uthoff with the board. Already 2 minutes in and just 3-0 on the board. Matthew Wright will bring it out. That's a wise move. Can't find the range yet from the outside. We'll try to bring it closer. Finds Diallo. Diallo steps inside. That's too easy. It's now 5-0 here for Kyoto. That's what the fans love to see. Their team getting off to a good start, but they'd rather have an even stronger finish. Blackshear with a handoff. It ends up here with Evans up against Uthoff. That's a good matchup. Tsuji from the outside will come up short. Good boxing out there by Matthew. Touched last by Sadohara. And we're going the other way. And the fans loving it. Their chance of defense was heard. So far, Coach Roy Rana likes what he sees and he sits down. Matthew, pass a little bit too high. Goes to the corner, another three. Not that time. Seiya Konishi was open once again. Evans to the wing. Sadohara's gonna get it back to him. Let's see if Blackshear will attack. And a foul's gonna be called there on Check Diallo. That's gonna be number 1. He was saying he was able to make contact with the ball. Yes, there was, but there was also a lot of body contact. That's what the referee saw. That's what the referees called. Sadohara finally gets it inside. Evans. That's nice ball movement. Sadohara from the wing. Yes. Finally, they're on the board. And that's going to cut the lead of Kyoto down to 2. Check Diallo. You like the fact that he's not forcing a lot of shots. He's letting the offense come to him. Steal here. One of the few turnovers we've seen so far here in this ball game. Shooting percentages from both these squads not that high. Blackshear forces the issue and that's going to drop. And we're going to be tied at 5. First 2 points for Kenny Blackshear Jr. Isaiah Murphy has been inserted into the lineup. That's a quick score there by Diallo. He's got 2 baskets. Murphy at the corner. They don't find him. Inside, Blackshear's floater will drop. And we're tied once again, this time at 7. Approaching the halfway mark of the first period. Matthew Wright asking for it. Gets it once again. 2-man game with Check. He'll go to the wing though. Seiya to Uthoff. Uthoff for 3. No. Got a little bit more arc on that one, but still it was a little bit too strong. Here's Murphy. We'll try to go inside, but a foul is going to be called on Uthoff. That's why Evans wasn't able to make a B to the basket. Here comes Seiya Funyu, tall point guard, though he's listed as a shooting guard. Coming in for the first time, Tomomasa Ozawa. Sadohara gets it to Murphy. Sadohara. Gonna swing this one around once again. Funyu finds Blackshear. He'll come up short. Well, working the offensive rebounds there was Evans. That's poor blocking out by Uthoff. It's now a 2-point lead for Hiroshima at 9-7. Ozawa. Wright lost it, and Wright saying it was actually tipped. And there he is pleading his case, but the referees and everybody else moving down towards Hiroshima's front court. Number 3 will come in. That is Kanta Mizuno. Together with Zach Moore, number 34. So already, Roy Rana going to his bench. He's got 3 players coming off the bench to relieve his starters. Interesting, they're going with just 1 international import in Jared Uthoff. Murphy. They send it back out. Rio almost lost it. Evans. That's not gonna drop. Funyu picks it up. They got a brand new 14. Back to Seiya. Evans. Terashima with a floater will come up short. Wright will pick it up and bring it down himself. Almost lost it. Quick hands there from Isaiah Murphy. And he slams it through. Immediate production here for Isaiah Murphy. And it's now a 4-point lead for Hiroshima. Right to the wing. Mizuno. That was tipped. Seiya Funyu always active with those hands in the passing lanes. Watch it here. Closes the gap. Makes the tip. And we're staying here. Turnover numbers so far. 3 turnovers for Kyoto. None for Hiroshima. Uthoff for 3. No! He has not hit a 3 yet here. He's already taken 4 attempts. Hiroshima passes it forward. That's what Evans likes to do. Attack and attack early. It is now a 6-point lead at 13-7. Kyoto has been at 7 for quite a while. Now is when you need Check Diallo back in the ball game. He can get you buckets quickly. To the wing. That's a good basket. They needed that one. Mitsuda. His first 3 points. Inside Evans will get denied. That's pretty good defense. Double teaming effort. A steal here. And now a 3-on-1 break. They leave it here for Evans. Sadohara with the steal, and he knew exactly what he's going to do. Get it to his big man, who was looking for a 3-point play if possible. Approaching the 2-minute mark of the opening canto. Uthoff, will he put up another one? No, this time, it's a smarter move. He has not yet found the range from the outside. He's bringing it inside. That's going to be the first personal foul on Nick Mayo. There was the bump. That's a good call. Mayo's not going to like it, though. Coming in for the first time is Yasunori Aoki, number 4. That's him on your screens. He's just double checking the defensive alignment that they'll be using and the assignments as well. Uthoff makes the first. You see that big gash there on his left arm. He'll make both. Uthoff will be replaced here, and here comes Check Diallo. We have not yet seen Silidse Nepawe, the third import here for Kyoto. Evans will give it up. Aoki now makes his move. Will go to the wing. They ran that offense so well. But here comes Murphy. Kicks it out once again. Shot clock is at 3. Nick Mayo left open. He'll miss though. Funyu finds Mayo. Mayo inside. That's great ball movement, and a foul will be called there. As Evans hits the deck, Ozawa says, "That's my bad, my foul." That's going to be team foul number 3. Evans really showed the referee that there was contact, just to make sure the call was made. Kenny Blackshear will check back in. Fresh off the bench. Murphy. Gonna get that ball to the wing. Now Nick Mayo. Nick Mayo just takes it over Zach Moore there. Almost impossible to stop him when he's that deep inside. We're approaching the 1-minute mark here of the opening period. Matthew Wright reinserted once again. Couple of fakes. His jumper won't drop. Seiya Funyu inside, hands it off, and Blackshear converts. It is now a 7-point advantage at 19-12. Inside, basket and one opportunity here for the Kyoto HANNARYZ. Nice sidestepping move there from Kanta Mizuno. That will help him out individually as well in that head-to-head matchup they have with Ryo Terashima, which we're going to be looking at all throughout this ball game. Nick Mayo picks up his second personal foul. He might have to be lifted here. They might make him play out the rest of this quarter. Mayo gets that rebound. Still a 5-point advantage enjoyed here by the Dragonflies. Kyoto got off to a great start. They led 5-0. And then Hiroshima put on the pressure. Isaiah Murphy for 3. Little short that time. Uthoff will bring it up. They want the final shot at the basket here. Check Diallo, no. That's going to stay here. 3.9 to go. Maybe an early shot, yes. But at the same time, Check says, I was free. And he usually will make that medium-range jumper. Baseline inbound. Matthew Wright doing the chore. Uthoff, that's a long 3. Still short. Uthoff has got nothing from deep. That's going to end our first 10 minutes here at the Kyoto City Gym. And it's 19-14 in favor of the visiting Hiroshima. So apparently the quarter has not yet ended. There was actually a foul called. So they're going to put 0.5 of a second. They're not even going to be able to take a shot here. 0.5 is not available. And now officially the first quarter does come to a close. And as we mentioned earlier, it's a 5-point lead enjoyed by Hiroshima. Welcome back to the Kyoto City Gym as we have the hosts now trailing by 5 after they led 5-0. They've been trailing ever since. Blackshear gets it back. They'll swing it around. Kenny was thinking about it. Will bring it closer. Finds Rio in the corner. No. Uthoff, good rebound. Uthoff now with 3 boards. He only has 2 points though. He's 0 out of 4 from 3-point distance. That's a main reason, one of the main reasons why Kyoto's trailing here. They can't hit a basket from the outside. Here's 3. That's gonna rattle out. Good look there by Mizuno. Blackshear. Gonna swing that ball around. With 2 personal fouls is Nick Mayo, who's still in the ball game. Mayo for 3. That rattles out. 3-point land has not been good to both these squads. Hiroshima shooting 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10 for Kyoto. Another attempt at 3. That's short. As the shooting numbers continue to go down, Blackshear will try to attack. Tsuji to the wing. That's Kamisawa who has entered the ball game. Here's Nick Mayo. Will lose it. That's good defense there from Uthoff. They should try to get it right back to Uthoff. But Matthew Wright left open for 3. Nothing still. Uthoff again, a 3. Finally, 1 drops. And they're saying Kyoto is finally, we've got a basket from the outside, though they had 2 in the first period. They were 2 out of 10. Now they got their 3rd. Lead's cut down to 2. Back up to Chuji. Chuji will find Mayo. Mayo puts up a 3. Still can't find a basket as well. Dragonflies shooting 1 out of 12 now. Matthew Wright for 3. Looking for the tie. It's not going to drop. Blackshear with the board. And he'll bring it down once again. Tsuji calling out play number 1. 2-man game to start out with Blackshear. Kenny inside. Kisses it off the glass. And it's back up to a 4-point lead here for Hiroshima at 21-17. Matthew Wright calling out the play. Says 2. Equal spacing. Uthoff will give it up. Matthew Wright will bring it closer. Jared to the wing. Well, not sure if that would have counted if it went down, but nonetheless, it was a miss. Blackshear inside. He'll swing it out. 3's not going to work. Blackshear working very hard on the offensive rebound, but the pass will go awry. Coming in now is Jotaro Mitsuda, who started out this ball game. That's good rotation defensively there by Kyoto. Reviewing the 3-point numbers once again because that's a big factor here. 3 out of 15 for Kyoto, 1 out of 12 for 8% for Hiroshima. They're trying to force it inside. It's not going to drop. Still a 4-point advantage enjoyed here by Hiroshima. They sent Evans back in. Sadohara's going to hit. Check that. That's the veteran, Shogo Asayama. Lead is back up to 7. Matching the biggest lead that they've had so far here in this ball game. That's way short. Check Diallo inside. Gets denied. That was against a good double teaming effort by Evans. Together there with Blackshear. Gonna set up their offense. On the outside, Blackshear for 3. Yes! Finally, they've got their second from long distance, and it's now a 10-point lead. Blackshear now with 11 points. Uthoff tries to answer back and does. He has finally found his range. He's hit back-to-back. Walking it up. Tsuji. Nice find. Another one from Asayama. Not that time. He hit one from that exact same spot just about 30 seconds earlier. Uthoff puts up another 3. He's starting to feel it. That's 3 in a row. And Jared Uthoff has got 9 points. Out of 3s, he hit another basket earlier inside for a twinner. He's got a total of 11. 4:35 to be played here in the first half as we get to this official timeout. Both teams looking for a good finishing kick here to end the half. Tsuji, hounded there by Konishi. Evans will give it up. He'll get it right back. There is Check Diallo once again, stabbing at that ball. That's how he picked up his first personal foul. He's got to be careful. It's now a 4-point lead here enjoyed by Hiroshima, as Jared Uthoff has finally found his range from deep. That lead was once 10 points, but 2 quick threes here from Jared has cut that lead. There's another steal. Only the second turnover here for Hiroshima. Check Diallo. Tries to power his way. He'll come up short. Started to get a little frustrated here, as he can't find at the bottom of the net. Tsuji will give it up. Ryo Terashima back in action. Evans will be fouled there by Jared Uthoff. That's only going to be the first team foul for both squads here. And we're past the halfway mark. That's pretty good defense. And that's why the second quarter has gone by like a breeze. 3:53. And now we've got our first foul of the quarter. Evans on the line now. Fans trying to rattle Evans here. Second will drop. Now a 6-point lead once again here for the Dragonflies. Matthew Wright at the controls once again. That's Isaiah Murphy there, trying to make life difficult. But Matthew will get around him. Spots an open teammate, and another assist here from Matthew Wright, as Mitsuda drained that 3. And that lead now is just down to 3. Evans once again slashing inside, and he'll be fouled. That might be an Uthoff. Smart move there by Dwayne. Getting across. And the foul is going to be called on Matthew Wright. That's his first personal foul. Matthew Wright, the Asian Koda import from the Philippines. For Kyoto, Hiroshima, we talked about it, has their own. They have Justin Baltasar. But Baltasar has not seen as much burn here this season as Matthew Wright has. Evans is going to knock that second one down. Split from that free throw will give a 4-point lead here to the Dragonflies. Foul will be called there on Terashima. Fouling Kinishi. Those were the 2 starters at point guard for their respective squads. First team foul here for Hiroshima. Check Diallo's battling there inside against Blackshear. Blackshear's going to get that rebound. Terashima quickly down. Evans was asking for it. They're not able to find him. Blackshear to Murphy. Murphy's going to be fouled. That's going to be the second team foul. Check that. The second personal foul of Matthew Wright, and the third for Kyoto. And now the fouls are starting to pile up. Matthew Wright will be replaced here. They don't want him to pick up a third. He's a very important piece here for Kyoto. Rio, a little bit too strong. Diallo with the rebound. Let's see if they can get Check involved offensively. That'll go to Uthoff. There's a quick double. And the pass behind the cutter. Isaiah almost lost it. And a foul will be called there on Seiya Konishi. And that's going to be team foul number 4, which means they're in the penalty. Kyoto now with 6 turnovers. Second foul also there on Konishi. Evans spinning. He's going to come up short there. And a foul's going to be called on Isaiah Murphy. Maybe not the best of fouls, but only their second team foul, so they got 2 more to spare. Evans felt there was contact. Trying to steal the ball off Mizuno. Are they going to review this one? No, they won't. Just a regular foul. Good call. Trying to sneak inside. Can't do it. Isaiah Murphy's a real athlete. From the outside, that's going to be a miss there from Jared. That was a heat check for him. Tsuji. 2-man game there with Evans. Tsuji still. Blackshear, now they're going to set it up once again. Nice find! And Tsuji throws it up there with the left hand. That scores! And the lead is back up to 6 here. Just about a minute and a half remaining before the halftime break. Utov against Evans. After that handoff, once again, it might end up in Jared's hands. Now they find Czech. Czech will attack. And he's going to be called for a charge. Stepping in there was Tsuji. It'll be nice to see that again. It looked like Tsuji got there a little late. That's why they say the offensive foul is one of the hardest to call, really. That was a bang play there. Czech Diallo not happy. That's his second personal foul. And a timeout will be called here by Coach Roy Rana. Chance of defense once again here. Seiyafunyu back in the lineup. Blackshear. That's good rotation. And a 3-point basket's gonna drop there for Hiroshima. That's gonna increase their lead once again. Back up to 9 here as we approach the final minute. Nice move. And they answer right back with a 3 of their own. That's Jared Utov once again. He's got 14 points. After a very slow start, now it's the time for Coach Kyle Milling, as he wants to have a little powwow with his boys. .40 seconds remaining here in the first half. Evans will bring it down up against Jardutov. Tsuji gets in the way. Still there with Evans. Now, he eventually ends up in Tsuji's hands. Shot clock's down to 4. Tsuji forces one up. That'll be short. The tip goes to Seiyafunyu. He could have actually brought it down, used clock. He was trying to foul. Referees let them play on. And scoring inside there is Konishi. Seiyafunyu is not going to get the shot up. It dropped, but that's after the buzzer. He could have actually brought it out, and that would have saved them 2 points. They might have even been able to score to increase their lead. But after 2 quarters of frenzied action from both these squads, it's Hiroshima still up by 4, 35-31. Let's take a look at the action of the first 2 quarters of play from the outside. Open 3, knocked down there by Seiya Konishi. We're going to be showing you highlights here of the 3-point shots being made, but if you really look at it, both teams struggled from there. Terashima hits. This is where both teams really made their money inside the paint. Like so, check Diallo there with a big slam off a assist. There from Matthew Wright. Matthew Wright's going to lose it here. On the quick hands from Isaiah Murphy, and he's going to slam it through. Evans inside will get blocked. On the break, and a counter steal here by Terashima. He's going to find his big man. His big man was looking for a 3-point play opportunity. He didn't get it though. And then, getting away inside is Kanta Mizuno. First quarter ended 19-14 in favor of Hiroshima. And then Jared Uthoff hit 3 straight threes after missing his first 4 attempts. Looking at the 3-point numbers, KYOTO was 7 out of 23 for 30%. The Dragonflies, 4 out of 18 for 22%. There's Uthoff once again. Free throws really not a factor here, as the Dragonflies went to the line just 4 times, and KYOTO went there 3. There were hardly any fouls here. Getting away inside, Chuji. He was able to hang in the air for that one. Quick 3. Tsuji had one of just the 4 from downtown, the shots of the Dragonflies. As you break down the numbers, collectively, we've got the Dragonflies shooting 40%, 32% for KYOTO. And as you can see there, 10 out of 17 from 2-point distance for 58% here for Hiroshima, and 36%, 4 out of 11 only for KYOTO. And that's why they are really trailing here. Looking at the turnovers, 7, which isn't really that bad of a number, but the Dragonflies really took care of the basketball with just 2 turnovers. Points in the paint, 20 as compared to 8. And bench points, not a factor here also. 4 bench points for KYOTO, 7 for Hiroshima. More numbers. KYOTO's got 23 boards, 22 rebounds for the Dragonflies. In the assist department, it's +2 for Hiroshima, 11 as compared to 9. Now we've got the leading scorers, leading rebounders, and leading assist men. So it's 14 points for Uthoff, 6 rebounds for Diallo. Actually the same as Konishi there. Now looking at some more numbers. These are the rebounding numbers. 6, 5, and 4 for Diallo, Uthoff, and Konishi. On the other side, Blackshear at 8, 5 for Evans, and 4 for Funyu. And now these are the assists. Okay, now we're breaking it down per category. 4 assists for Matthew Wright. Mizuno's got 3, and 1 for Mitsuda. For the Dragonflies, 5 there for Terashima, 3 for Chuji, and 1 for Seiya Funyu. This is the head-to-head matchup that we're looking at. On the left, Kanta Mizuno. On the right, Ryo Terashima. Pretty good numbers for both these squads as we break down the points. That's actually the first graphic that they showed you there. Individual tally, so 14 points for Jared Uthoff, 6 for Mitsuda, and 4 for Mizuno. For the leading Dragonflies, Blackshear's got 11 points, 9 for Evans, and Naoto Chuji had 5. So that's complete now. A lot of times they break that down into different tiers. The first tier are the points, the second are the rebounds, and the third are the assists. But now, we had a full-page graphic on the points, another full-page graphic on the rebounds, and finally a full-page graphic on the assists as we begin our third quarter. 4-point lead enjoyed by Hiroshima. As the teams change ends, let's see if it'll change fortunes here for Kyoto. Check Diallo. Trying to get some space up against Sadohara. But when he makes that turn and he jumps over Terashima, that'll be easy. That's going to cut the lead down to 2. Sadohara is in there to really play tough D. Mayo with 2 personal fouls. Tries to go up against Czech. Czech really likes to take a stab at that ball. And Mayo's going to hit that shot. Nick Mayo has really not had a very good scoring day as compared to last week, wherein he averaged 22 points in the 2 games that they had. Now he's got 4 points, 3 boards. Check. Trying to position himself, but Matthew Wright says, doesn't matter. I have found my range after the halftime break. Makes that first bucket, but getting away inside is Blackshear. Check that, that is Dwayne Evans. They're looking up at the board to see who the foul was on, and if there was a foul, talking about Kyoto, but there definitely was contact. And that might be on Check Diallo. If it is, that's going to be number 3. Completing the 3-point play? No. It looks like he's going to get another one though. Early entry. So Evans says thank you. Check Diallo is going to stay in. They're just checking something there at the officials table. Now everything is good to go, they say. A little bit too strong there for Evans still. So he had 2 attempts, both were misses. Though that first miss will not count after he got a substitute free throw. Here's Wright. See if he can catch fire for his squad. Nice swing. Uthoff is trying to battle inside. So is Check Diallo. Wild shot. They had to put that one up. Here's Evans. This is where he likes to perform. And I say that because he almost always takes it straight to the rack, especially when he's got a local defender in front of him. And that's why Chuji wasn't expecting that pass. Only the 3rd turnover here for the Dragonflies. Matthew not looking for a shot there. That pass will be intercepted. This is what we talked about. Getting into the lane and then finding the open shooter. An assist there for Evans. Rio knocks that one down. So now they got actually 2 Rios on the floor. Terashima, who just hit that shot. Also Rio Sadohara, number 23, who's there to play defense against the imports. An offensive foul is going to be called on Uthoff. And that might be number 3 on him. Now some frustration starting to show here from the players of Kyoto. Coach Roy Rana complaining there on the sidelines. Let's watch it as he tries to battle. Well, those are just actually 2 players really battling for position. But the referee saw that last nudge. They go to the wing, Mayo. Mayo gets away. Check Diallo was asking for a charge. He didn't get it. And that lead is back up to 8 now. Check Diallo. That's going to drop. And a foul's going to be called on Nick Mayo. That's number 3 on Nick. And there you can see Check Diallo saying that's exactly what happened on the other side. Things started to get real heated up here. Check Diallo, strong move. Got clipped on the face, and Nick Mayo says, yep, I'm the guilty party. So checking the team fouls. 2 for Kyoto, 1 for Hiroshima. Personal fouls. Already 3 for Check Diallo. 2 for Ozawa. Nick Mayo is going to have 3 as well. Wanting to score there. Hiroshima is going to say there was a kickball on the other end. So both these teams having a lot of complaints about the officials here. Play goes on. Second personal foul going to be called there on Hiroshima. Here's Check. Konishi started here today. They can't get it to Check Diallo, and a foul is going to be called there on Sadohara. That's what he's in there for, really. To body up on the import. Evans telling him, don't need to foul. I can come over and help out, and at the same time, there was no easy pass. Because Evans was guarding the passing lanes. So now Hiroshima with 3 team fouls. That might have been a charge. That should have been a charge. Check Diallo getting a little bit heated under the collar here. Still a 5-point lead by Hiroshima. Just about 3 minutes gone. Hiroshima close to the penalty. Uthoff, will he challenge? Will he try to put his opponents? Ooh, a travel is going to be called there. He wanted to make sure that he got Hiroshima in early foul trouble. But there he was called for steps. Hiroshima gets it into Mayo. Mayo playing with 3 personal fouls. Same amount of fouls as Check Diallo. Skying inside. It's going to be a miss, and that's going to be a foul on Sadohara. No, check that. That's Nick Mayo. That's going to be number 4. And now Mayo will have to be replaced. That's for sure. Mayo came in just a little bit late. Now he's got to leave, that's for sure. And this might be a long third period here with the Dragonflies in the penalty. With 6:30 still to be played, Coach Kyle Milling now wondering what he needs to do. So definitely Blackshear will have to be reinserted, and there he is on the floor. We have yet to see the first entry here of Tsilid Sinepawe. So double checking the lineup that they submitted. And Nepawe is unavailable here for today's game. So really just 2 international imports. And Jared and Czech. And of course their Asian quota import in Matthew. 14 points now in the contest here for Jared Uthoff. He'll make both. That's going to cut the lead down to 4. And expect free throws to be a factor here now, especially in the third. Tsuji to Blackshear. Evans got the seal. The pass a little bit late there. Evans. Nice handoff. Tsuji for 3. That'll be short. Isaiah Murphy with the offensive rebound. Here's Blackshear inside, scoring. Okay, Blackshear with 13 points to go with 8 rebounds. Close to a double-double. Wise play there. Just to stop the clock and at the same time so that they can regroup. Talking about Kyoto. Konishi there. Just making sure that didn't come off him while he was out of bounds. Murphy on the outside. That's a good strategy there, having somebody as athletic as Murphy. Challenging the shooters, challenging the point guards. Long rebound will go to Uthoff. Medium range shot will not drop. Another rebound here for Blackshear. That's number 9. Now they'll set things up once again. They like this mismatch. Nice find, extra pass. Rio will miss, but so will Evans from point-blank range. Uthoff comes out on top. Was expecting it back, does get it. And that's going to be a foul called on Evans. Well, the foul had to be called on Evans. It is on him, his second personal foul, and free throws once again for Kyoto. Ooh, Jared Uthoff's gonna miss that first. She's spraying, Uthoff makes a second. And he does. .46-41 is our tally. We just passed the halfway mark of the third. Blackshear will give it back. Long Tom's gonna work. Timely shots here from Chuji. Let's see if Kyoto takes advantage of the penalty situation once again. Zach Moore kicks it out. A lot of time on the shot clock. It's now winding down to 7 though. Uthoff. That was lucky. But it's not going to drop there for Zach. Evans. Blackshear. Now they'll swing it around. Blackshear there against Moore. He likes that mismatch. Let's see if he tries to take advantage. He was looking for a three-point play, but he'll settle for 2 shots. As that personal there from Moore will make it 3 team fouls now for Kyoto. He just got in too deep. Zach Moore will be replaced, only his first personal foul. Zach Moore really is considered a project here. At 6'5", he got height. Check Diallo back in there. It's an 8-point lead enjoyed by the visiting Hiroshima. Coming back is Tomomasa Ozawa. Back rim there on that shot. Already 13 points in the contest here for Kenny Blackshear Jr. And he's 1 rebound shy of a double-double. Jack Diallo close to a double-double as well. He's got 9 points, 7 rebounds. Now 14 points there for Blackshear. Matthew out of the Philippines is on the bench right now for Kyoto. Uthoff from 16 feet will miss. Another offensive rebound though. Check. Let's see if he tries to challenge the defense. Yes, he will. Might have traveled. But they say play on. That's a nice find inside. Isaiah Murphy gets that high up in the air. It's impossible to block. And it's now an 11-point lead for Hiroshima at 52-41. Uthoff. That rattles out. Blackshear with the rebound. Hiroshima wants to make a statement here in the third. Oh, there might be some second motions, as the referees will definitely take a look at this one. Uthoff saying that might be a technical here. But actually, there looked like a shove. You saw him there trying to make the push, Evans, but he didn't make contact. Really, it was his momentum that carried him into Uthoff, and Uthoff actually was grabbing on to him. Let's see that replay once again, as the officials will take a look at this one. Let's see if they see exactly the way we saw it. That's definitely a foul though. So Uthoff will pick up a personal. Now they're looking if there was some second motion, because it looked like Evans pushed Uthoff to the ground, but what we saw a while ago, it looked like it was just the momentum of Dwayne. Watch it here. And watch the right arm also of Uthoff. There it is. He was trying to shove him, but he didn't make contact. Let's see. When they bumped each other in the paint, that's what sent Uthoff reeling already. And then Dwayne wanted to make a push to get him out of the way, but didn't make contact. Let's see. There might be a technical foul here. But it didn't look like he made contact. But again, it depends on what the referees see. They're going to look at it from multiple angles. We only saw it from one. So definitely that's going to be a foul on Uthoff. It's taking longer than usual. And now there's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul, and it looks like it's going to be called on KYOTO. So the unsportsmanlike foul, I believe, and it's going to be called here against Uthoff, is because he was actually hanging on to the arm. That had to be it. The problem is, if it's an unsportsmanlike foul, that's going to be 2 free throws here, plus ball possession. And that is going to put KYOTO also in the penalty for the final 3 minutes. So no shots, they say. But it's an unsportsmanlike foul. Okay, just a baseline inbound. Because usually when you have an unsportsmanlike foul, it's 2 free throws plus ball possession. They do have possession right now. But where are the free throws? Because it also looked like Evans was going for the shot there. Matthew Wright will check back in here for KYOTO. They need his leadership. But he's matched up against Isaiah Murphy, a high leaper, an athlete that can really stay in step with him. Rio. Medium range jumper, that looked like a pass. And definitely, Kamisawa's going to say it was, but it was a blocked shot. That lead is now up to 13 at 54-41. And another turnover here. Both teams are in the penalty, and a timeout will be called here by Coach Roy Rana. He feels his game is slipping away. Still a lot of time remaining here in the third period. But it's now a 13-point advantage for Hiroshima. They trailed at one particular point at the start of this ball game. It's 5-0. When they regained the lead at 9-7, they haven't looked back since. Foul's going to be called there on Ozawa. That means free throws coming up once again. This third period has been a free throw shooting contest. Ozawa replaced. Coming back in is Jotaro Mitsuda, a starter here today for Coach Roy Rana. Hiroshimma's first, yes. That's going to increase the lead once again. Hiroshima looking for a 3-game winning streak with a victory here today. A little bit too strong that time, but it's still now a 14-point lead. Uthoff and company need to score here. Konishi. They swing it outside. Matthew Wright with a floater. Yes. They're going to need more production from Matthew. Matthew Wright's got 5 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Filling the stat sheet there. Blackshear, nice spin. Gets away from the defense. Will come up short though. Kyoto got the stop. Can they get a score here? Check Diallo asking for it. Matthew goes to Uthoff. Uthoff will hit. And that lead has been cut down to 10. 18 points now in the contest here for Jared Uthoff. Evans doesn't get the pass. Rio. Blackshear. Nobody in the other end. Just puts up a 3. Will miss. Not a good offensive pattern there. Run by Hiroshima. So Kyoto gets another stop. Looking for another score here. And they're definitely still in striking distance. As we head into the fourth, Matthew Wright will come up short. Blackshear tracks that one down. Finds Evans. Evans, quick swing. Kamisawa, back to Evans. Evans all day to shoot. Will miss though. Will Matthew Wright and company go for a 2-for-1? Gonna set things up then. Looks like they might have. Check Diallo, step back 3, knocks that one through. He likes the results. He's got 12 points. Final attempt at the basket here. Well, they put up an early shot like what they did in the second. And they paid the price. That time, good defense there from Jared Uthoff. Evans won't score. And 3 quarters are done here at the Kyoto City Gym. And it's 55 for Hiroshima. 48 for Kyoto. Fourth and final quarter is upon us here at the Kyoto City Gym as we have the Kyoto HANNARYZ hosting the Hiroshima Dragonflies. Blackshear from the outside. Can hit from 3. 7-point lead enjoyed by the visitors. Check Diallo inside. Will get fouled. Blackshear looks around. But definitely there was contact. Almost a travel though. Coming from Mizuno. He put his hands down. That made contact with the arm. That was more than enough for the referees to blow their whistle. First personal foul only though on Blackshear. Check Diallo. They need his scoring sock. He's going to miss from that free throw line. He's usually money from there. He's got 12 points so far. Makes the adjustment. Cuts the lead further down to just 6. Kamisawa will go inside of Blackshear. Blackshear against Diallo. That's a great matchup. Nick Mayo's back in the ballgame. He's got 4 personal fouls though. Isaiah, no. Mayo tries to tap it. And you can see he's not even going to go for that rebound anymore. I don't want to pick up another cheap foul. Check will come out. Set that pick on Seiyafunyu. He'll get it back. Might have traveled. They say no. But they say play on. Here's Blackshear inside. Will miss. And he'll put it through. He just has that quicker second jump. Lead is back up to 8. Funyu in there really for defense. Nice swing. They bring it back outside. Funyu all over Mizuno, and then he's going to be called for a foul. As he tried to stop the forward progress, he apologizes to his teammates. That's going to be team foul number 2, though. There's the foul. Well, Mizuno is really quick. Only the first personal foul on Seiya. That's the double team they were looking for. Check Diallo. No follow-up there. Nick Mayo. Nick gets inside for 2. Jared Uthoff tried to pull the chair, but Mayo was waiting for it. Got the opportunity to come even closer, and the lead is back up to 10. They're holding this rally of Kyoto at bay with timely hits. Check Diallo inside. Had to get out, almost a 3-second violation. Jared forces up a 3 and hits! That was against great defense and under a lot of duress. He's got 21 points already, Jared Uthoff does. Isaiah. To Mayo. They'll bring it out once again. Kamisawa knows they've got time. Blackshear. That's a nice layup. Made it look so easy. That was actually a very difficult shot, having to keep his balance. Matthew having so much trouble here against the length of Isaiah Murphy. There's a switch. That's a switch that they're looking for. They got to get the ball to check. But Uthoff says, let me take matters into my own hands. He'll miss. Check Diallo with the putback. 15 points now for Czech. Here's Murphy inside. Switches hands. He was looking for a 3-point play, but will settle for 2 free throws. That's what he can bring to the table. A lot of quickness. Not to mention his athleticism. Watch it here. Strong finish. Take your pick. Foul on Matthew Wright or even Kanta Mizuno. They say it's Mizuno, his first. Murphy gonna rattle in the first free throw. The lead is back up to 8. Still a lot of time remaining. 5 points now for Isaiah Murphy. No time to panic yet for Kyoto. But they can't trade baskets. Short there. That's gonna help out Kyoto. Another nice rebound there from Jared Uthoff. He's got a double-double. 21 points. 11 boards. Also a double-double for Blackshear with 18 and 13. And hitting from the outside once again. That is what they need to do. 24 points already for Jared. Mayo will give it up. He has been cut down to 5. They find Mayo once again. Mayo can't answer. Kamisawa got that offensive rebound. They got a brand new 14 to work with. Mayo. That's a smart move. Keeping that ball out in front. Made contact with the defender. It looks like Mizuno might be replaced here. There was the contact. Well, check Diallo was just making sure there was no 3-point play. Well, he'd stay in the ball game after some last-minute instructions there from Coach Rana. Evans is going to check back in. He's fresh off the bench. He's looking for a strong finishing kick here for his squad. Hiroshima, with a win here, will move to 11 and 3. All the other squads are idle. Mayo makes that first free throw. Not really an exceptional scoring day here for Nick Mayo, but he's got 9 points and 5 rebounds and 1 dime. So he's doing his share, but he's playing on borrowed time because he does have 4 personal fouls. Now in double digits scoring wise. Kenichi to Check. Check almost lost it. He did. Active hands there. But Dwayne Evans almost lost it, but they say there's going to be a foul. That will be on Seiya Kenichi. There was a foul clearly from Seiya. That stopped the fast break though. That's going to be his third personal foul and the third team foul for Kyoto. They get it inbounds. Tsuji back in the ball game as well. Mayo to the wing. Seiya Funyu. He'll cup out. Tsuji left open for three. That is a recipe for disaster. You can't leave Tsuji that wide open. Makes the defense pay. It's up to a 10-point lead once again for Hiroshima. Konishi. Two-man game on the outside. Right at the corner. Can they spot him? No, they don't. Jared Uthoff will put up another three and miss. Completely in the driver's seat here. Funyu. Yes! And it's now a 13-point advantage. Seiya was waiting for that. 70-57 is our tally. Under 5 minutes to be played here. Next dead ball. We're gonna have an official timeout. Long rebound. Matthew once again launches and hits. That's a badly needed three-point shot. Matthew Wright starting to find his range here in the fourth as they look to make a big comeback after this timeout. Four minutes, 37 seconds remaining in this one. It's a 10-point lead enjoyed by the Dragonflies as they try to silence this boisterous crowd here at Kyoto. Funyu has played a lot of minutes here in the second half. Quite surprising, they have not yet gone back to Ryo Terashima. He's their starting point guard. Really, he's their closer. The pass, a little bit too tight. Evans not able to track that one down. Now a chance for Kyoto as they continue to knock on that door, but they just can't break that 5-point barrier. It's now a 10-point deficit they're facing. Wright will bring it up against Sadohara. At least he's not up against the long arms of Isaiah Murphy. There's that switch. Sadohara trying to hold his own inside against Czech. They look inside. Jared Uthoff had to put that one up. Czech Diallo, that's too easy. Nick Mayer, they want to pick up a foul. The lead's down to 8. Evans tries to attack. Brings it closer. That's a nice find. Sadohara inside. Yes! Sadohara taking advantage of the size mismatch he has there. Sadohara is 6'4". Matthew Wright at 6'3". Matthew puts up a 3 though. That would have been a nice statement. It goes over. Still a 10-point lead enjoyed by Hiroshima as we approach the final 3 minutes. Mayo will bring it up. Use up some clock. Though they still need to score. They're not safely out of this one. But they're looking to pick up their 3rd straight victory here. Step back jumper is going to work there for Chuji. And the lead's back up to 12. Quick timeout going to be called by Coach Rana. It's a good timeout. It's now or never for the KYOTO HANNARYZ. Matthew Wright bringing it up. Under 3 minutes to be played here. They gotta score. Matthew kicks it out. Ends up with Jared Uthoff. Uthoff against 4 players. Almost scored. Check Diallo there with a slam. He was asking for a foul. None's gonna be given. But it's still a 10-point lead here for Hiroshima. And Evans will walk it up. The clock starting to be a factor here. Mayo will bring it closer. Finds Evans. Evans. That's easy. Mayo made that happen. Back up to 12 is the lead here for Hiroshima. Right. And the foul's going to be called there on Sadohara. Sadohara will gladly take that one. That's what he's in there for. To make it tough on the opposing import. Watch the way he bodies up there. Sadohara now goes over to Matthew Wright. That's his initial assignment. 14 seconds of the shot clock once again. They get it to Matthew. Quick move. Mizuno. Sadohara's going to be called. Okay, you want to be able to body up on the import, but you also have to pick your spots. Check Diallo was out of the play there. and you were about to get a rebound. Slight bump. Well, Jared Uthoff was saying, well, if there was no foul, I would have made a three-point basket. But now Hiroshima in the penalty here for the final 2 minutes. Another 14 seconds on their shot clock, which is now down at 8. Up and under move. Matthew Wright will score. Matthew Wright now in double digits scoring-wise. He's got 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. But they're still down by 10. Talking about Kyoto. Evans will use clock here. That's a good move. Aoki to the corner. Sadohara thought about it. Finds Mayo. That's a great move. Sadohara waited for the defense to react. Got it to his import. And it's now a 12-point lead once again. It looks like Hiroshima just might win this one. But interesting, they don't have Ryo Terashima. Let's see if there's a report on him to find out exactly what his status is. Usually he finishes the ball game. Matthew from the outside. That'll be a miss, and that should be the ball game. 3-on-2 break. No look pass. Sadohara scores. And that lead is 14. Sadohara asking for a foul. But it looks like they're going to get the victory here. Coach Rana sues for time as he looks to try to extend this game. They need to score here, that's for sure. Uthoff will misfire. Check Diallo inside with the putback in. It looks like a foul to boot. That three-point play will definitely help their cause. But with only 45 seconds remaining, they just might not have enough time. Watch it here, that last play. Check Diallo getting that inside position, and that's going to be a foul there from Nick Mayo. Nick Mayo's done. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a victory nonetheless for his squad. Looking over at the bench, I can't find Sadohara. Check that, I can't find Terashima. Check Diallo. Will he purposely miss this one? It's a miss. But they're going the other way. I think they can review this. Well, Coach Roy Rana can use his challenge if he wants. And he should. If he wins this challenge, they get the ball back. They score a 3, they're down by just 9. The problem is, they'll be left with about 45 seconds, even with a quick 3. Here's the challenge. Might as well use it. You can't take it with you. But if they lose this challenge, if the ball is awarded to Hiroshima, that's ball game. Watch what transpired. It rattles out. That was touch last. And then there, initially it was touch last by Uthoff. And then the guards made a play for the ball. Coach Roy explaining what they need to do if they get possession. And what did the referee say? They're going to win that challenge. So there's a glimmer of hope still. And Coach Rana was able to talk to his boys to tell him exactly what he wants. They need a quick score, preferably a 3. Matthew finds Uthoff. Uthoff, quick 3. Yes! That lead is still 9. They got to extend this ball game though, or force a turnover. Almost a steal. That's a nice release pass, Adohara. Now they'll use clock. And this is going to be a 1-ball game. They needed to foul. Isaiah inside will misfire. Chance here for Uthoff to score once again. To add to his tally, he'll come up short. A foul is going to be called on Check Diallo. As you see, Aoki got in front of him. Got that rebound. 9.2 remaining in this one. Uthoff disappointed, but that would have only just cut it down to 6. Long rebound falling in the hands of Aoki, and Uthoff will be replaced, even if that's just his 3rd personal foul. Doesn't look like they're going to score anymore. Or will they? Not quite sure why Aoki was rushing towards the basket. They did need to score. But Aoki says, I want to score. And I'll get the chance here with 2 free throws. With 7.4 seconds remaining. But it's definitely a 1-ball game now for the Hiroshima Dragonflies, as they're going to pick up their 3rd straight victory. And unfortunately for Kyoto, tonight's loss will be their 3rd straight. Aoki, strong on that first. He makes a second. Let's see if Matthew Wright will try to score here up against Murphy. Puts up a 3. That's going to bank through. There's going to be no more foul here. That will be your final score. Hiroshima picks up their 3rd straight victory. There is Terashima. He looks okay. Final score of this one: 81 for the Dragonflies, 74 for HANNARYZ. They were trying to snap a 2-game losing streak, Kyoto was, but unfortunately, it's going to be another loss. And they're going to drop further down in the standings to 6 victories against 8 setbacks. They were trying to get back up to 500 here. Mayo, with a quick chat there with Roy Rana. As we take a look at the quarter scoring. Really, it was a big first quarter that started things off for Hiroshima, and then they coasted to this one. Look at that 4th quarter. High scoring for both squads. Scoring 26. That was the best scoring quarter for both. For the Filipino fans looking forward to Justin Baltasar. They weren't going to see him. There is Ryo Terashima. He looks okay. I'm wondering why he wasn't fielded in. Usually finishes the ball game, but We have the squad here of Kyoto HANNARYZ about to address their fans here at the Kyoto City Gym. And then we're going to hear from Coach Kyle Milling. He's got to be ecstatic because now his squad is on a roll. And they're safely atop the standings at 11-3. Jared Uthoff, pretty good outing for him. Albeit in a loss, Uthoff would finish beating the leading scorer for both squads with 27 points. Check Diallo also at 21. Because the high point man for the winning squad was Kenny Blackshear with 18, who actually wasn't on the floor to end this match. Evans would help out with 15 markers, and Chuji also in double digits with 13. Matthew Wright contributed 13 points for his squad, together with 5 assists. Quite a handful of fans of the Dragonflies have made their way here to Kyoto. Kyoto is a very nice city. As now we've got Coach Kyle Milling.
ビニングヘッドコーチ、本日の勝利おめでとうございます。
こんばんは。ありがとう。Thank you so much for the win. It was a tough game. Kyoto plays good basketball. They never stopped fighting. We got up many times throughout the game, 7-8 points. They kept coming back. Kyoto kept coming back. But in the end, we pulled it out in the end.
そうです。本当に厳しい戦いだったなと思います。本当に京都さんもいいバスケットボールを展開してですね、本当に相手も諦めずに最後まで戦い抜きましたが、私たちもですねその分しっかりと最後まで諦めずに戦うことができましたし、京都さんもですね本当に毎回リードを奪いに行こうという気迫が見られたんですが、しっかりと私たちも最後まで戦い抜くことができて勝利ができました。本当に嬉しいと思っています。
本日も広島のプレーヤー2桁得点が4人と本当に全員バスケットボールで勝利したと思われます。この辺りはプラン通りだったんでしょうか。
I think tonight we passed the ball really well. We didn't shoot the ball the best in the first half, but we had many good actions. We missed some threes, some open ones, but overall I think it was a very, very good passing game tonight. And we just weren't hot, which can happen. But I think we played very well offensively tonight.
そうです。本当シュートのミス多々ありましたが、いいボールの展開ができたと全体的には思っています。こういう日もただ入らなかっただけかなというふうには感じますが、全体的には素晴らしいバスケットできたんじゃないかなと思っています。
その中でも本日2000得点を達成したエヴァンス選手が攻守ともにキープレーヤーとなっていたと思います。エヴァンス選手への信頼度というのはコーチとしてどのあたりあるでしょうか。
Dwayne's a great player. He plays so hard with a lot of energy, and he never looks like he's tired. And he's one of our leaders on the team. And even though he's only been here a couple months, I think he'll continue to find a more important role in our team, and we'll get better and better as the year goes on with him building the relationships with the other players.
そうです。本当に練習中でもですね、試合中でも本当に彼は疲れを全く見せずですね、本当に戦ってくれていますし、彼も本当にチームの中ではリーダー的な存在だとは思っていますので、しっかりとそこはチームの中でしっかりとコミュニケーションを取ってですね、もっともっといいチームになれればいいなと思っています。
ありがとうございます。最後にバスケットライブをご覧のバスケットボールファンの皆さん、そして広島ドラゴンフライズブースターの皆様に一言お願いします。
Yes. Tonight, Kyoto, we have many, many fans. So first of all, Ichini-san, Kachi jacket for the Hiroshima Dragonflies. And Taku-san, Genki morimashita, Ono onegaishimasu. And I hope to see you, San-Ichi in Osaka for the next game. So konnichiwa, konbanwa, see you soon. Arigatou gozaimasu.
また大阪で会いましょう。ありがとうございました。
改めまして本日の勝利おめでとうございました。
A very respectful Coach Kyle Milling there. He's happy. It's okay. We can let you go even before the interpreter finishes his stuff. But again, doing the right thing. He's loving his stay here in Japan. And he knows exactly what he needs to do to be able to cheer on his squad and cheer on the fans. Curious to find out who will be the interview here for the player. A lot of times it's Ryo Terashima. He actually had a very good first half, but we didn't see him in the second. That should have been a nice question for Coach Kyle Milling. Looking at the overall field goal numbers, Hiroshima shooting 47% from the field, 32 out of 67, as compared to just 38% for Kyoto, 27 out of 70. And here is Kenny Blackshear Jr.
Thank you, thank you.
試合を通してブラックシア選手、ファーストブレイクに非常に走って得点に絡んでいったというふうに見えましたが、ゲーム内でそのあたり意識しているんでしょうか。
One of the things we've been talking about in practice is being able to get stops, get rebounds, and run as a team. Rim running allows me to get a few baskets, but also get my teammates open for a few baskets as well. So I'm about the team, and I think we're at our best when we're playing fast.
そうですね、本当の練習中でも、かなり、意識してやっていることとしては本当にしっかりとリバウンドを取って、リムランもそうですけどみんなが全員走る、というのを全員で意識しながら、練習はしていましたし、今日本当に自分も含めてですね本当に全体的に、そういう結果が、そういうプレーも、できたんじゃないかなと思ってますし、本当に速い展開でバスケットボールできたんじゃないかなと思ってます。
ブラックシア選手からの言葉にも全員で走る、全員でバスケットという言葉が聞こえますけども、本日も2桁得点が4名と、このチームワーク、どういったところから秘訣というか来るんでしょうか。
We move the ball. Like I said before, we play fast, so everybody's getting touches, everybody's getting each other open. It's one of the things that we work on every day in practice, so we're glad that it's able to show out here when we're playing good teams.
そうです、本当に秘訣といいますか、一つ僕らが意識していることとしては全員が1回ずつでも、ボールにタッチしながら、ボールを回すということを、常に練習中でも試合中でも意識としては、していますので、本当にボールがよく回って本当に今日はいいバスケットボールができたんじゃないかなと、思っています。
ありがとうございます。それでは最後にバスケットライブをご覧のバスケットボールファンの皆さん、そして広島ドラゴンフライズのブースターの皆様に一言お願いします。
Thank you guys. A lot of you guys were in the stands today. We're happy to see you guys. We're going to keep it rolling for you guys. We got another road game this weekend, so a couple road games, excuse me. So we're going to try to bring back 2 wins this weekend.
本当に今日もですねたくさんのファンの皆様が来ていただいて本当に嬉しく思っていまして、今週も大阪戦、また2連戦ありますので、しっかりとファンの皆さんの前でですね勝つことができるように、頑張っていきたいと思います。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。次の試合に向けても素晴らしい準備してください。本日の勝利おめでとうございました。
Thank you.
Very nice smile there from Kenny Blackshear Jr. as he finished with 18 points here. He also had 13 rebounds. And now we'll bring you back to all 4 quarters. Hitting that open shot there was Konishi. Both these teams, especially Kyoto, wasn't really able to hit from 3 early. They would finish with 14, 8 out of 29 for Hiroshima in a winning effort. But Kyoto, 14 out of 39, only 35%. 8 out of 29 for 27% for Hiroshima. But they really lorded it over inside. Points in the paint, plus 20. 44 to 24. Second chance points, actually Kyoto had more. They had 17 as compared to 12. But just too many turnovers for the squad here of Kyoto. They had 12 as compared to just 5 for Hiroshima. That's why the points off turnovers Kyoto only scored 5. On the other hand, a lot of layups. 18 points in total here. Points off turnover for the winning squad. That alone was plus 13 right there. Jared Uthoff caught fire in the second quarter. First quarter ended in favor of Hiroshima, 19-14. That lead was cut down a little bit. At the half, it was 35-31. There's another three coming from Jared. Almost with a 30-point performance here. Finishing with 27 and 13. Check Diallo helped him out. It was a 1-2 punch. Check Diallo at 21 points, also with a double-double with 12 boards. Nice layup there. Coming from Tsuji. Moving off to the side, nails that three. 5 points scored by Noto Tsuji. That was in the first half. He'll change ends and then check Diallo. Trying to go to work. But he kept complaining all game long that he was being fouled. No, none were called. Blackshear would score there off the foul from Check Diallo. Nice find. One of the few baskets here today of Ryo Terashima. It'll be interesting to see how many minutes Terashima was on the floor for. He was only on the floor for 22.35 minutes. He would finish with 7 points, 2 out of 7 from the field, 28% clip. He had 2 personal fouls only, so he wasn't in foul trouble. And even if he was in foul trouble, even if he had 4, usually he's in the ball game. Interesting decision here. After the third quarter ended, it was a 55-48 advantage by Hiroshima. Looking at the numbers of the starters, pretty good. Just Ryo Sadohara didn't really score much. He was 2 out of 2 from the field though, for 100%. He'd finish with 4 points, but again, Sadohara is really in there to play tough D. But he scores here using his bulk. Watch this. Getting Matthew Wright out of the way. Nick Mayo, of course, scored heavily here for the bench crew with 12 points. Nick Mayo would also finish with 4 assists and 5 rebounds. He would foul out though. Matthew Wright with the final statement. But again, that will just add to his overall tally, but it's going to be a loss once again here for the Kyoto HANNARYZ. And here are the numbers. 63% shooting from 2-point range as compared to just 41% for Kyoto. They're not evened out a little bit because, as we talked about earlier, the Dragonfly shot only 27% as compared to 35% from 3. Free throw numbers, 9 free throws for the Dragonflies, just 6 for Kyoto. But a big number really were the turnovers. Only 5 turnovers for Hiroshima. They really took care of the basketball today. 12 turnovers, not that bad. But again, it's still 7 more than the Dragonflies. Rebounding. Kyoto out-rebounded the Dragonflies by 4, 43-39. But in the assist department, it was all Dragonflies. 25 assists as compared to just 16 for Kyoto. In terms of the steals, 7 steals for the Dragonflies, 3 for Kyoto. Now we've got the leading scorers for both these squads. Uthoff with 27, Diallo with 25, and Matthew Wright with 13 in a losing effort For the winners, the Dragonflies have 18 for Blackshear, 15 for Evans, and 13 for Naoto Chuji. I'm going to show you the rebounding numbers this time. 13 boards for Jared Uthoff, backed up by the 12 of Czech Diallo. And 4 rebounds was contributed there by Seiya Konishi. On the other side, 13 boards for Blackshear, 11 for Evans, and 5 for Nick Mayo. In the assist department, 7 assists for Mizuno, 5 for Matthew Wright, 2 for Mitsuda. And for the winners, 6 assists for Terashima, 5 for Evans, and 4 for Nick Mayo. Finally, we're going to show you the head-to-head matchup. These two individuals didn't get to play as much as we expected, especially Ryo Terashima, but he still will outscore his counterpart there, Kanta Mizuno, by 3. 7 as compared to 4. It's going to be a victory here, 81-74 for the visiting Hiroshima Dragonflies. And that's going to do it here for our coverage. In behalf of everybody from the B.LEAGUE, Anthony Suntai saying thanks for joining us. Till next time, till the weekend. Take care. Have a good week ahead. God bless.